Alright, this is John Colo with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. What we're going to do today is an epic haul video. Now this video is going to be most useful for those of you guys that live in Las Vegas and want to eat a plant-based diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables, aka raw foods, and that's what I do. And you know, I want to let you guys know, no matter where you live, you could use some of the tips that I'm going to share with you guys in this very episode. I don't care if you live in California, you know, Austin, Texas. I've used these same techniques anywhere I travel to get some of the best prices on produce ever. So I guess without further ado, let's get started and open up my car and show you guys what I got on this major produce haul this morning. All right, so just in the back of the car, we got cases and cases of produce. Much of it is organic and some of it's not, you know. So let's just start pulling stuff out and showing you guys what I got and how much it cost. So first we got one little case of avocados. I think I got about like 20 avocados in there. And the avocados were 4 for $1. So definitely a good price. Some are ripe for now, and some are a little bit more firm for later. All right, next we got 2 cases of mangoes. 1, 2. And these mangoes were 3 for $1. So that's a 1, 2, 3, $4 each case. That's $8 for 2 cases of mangoes. 24 pieces total. All right, next. And I thought I'd share the places with you guys as I go over them too. So that stuff was actually bought at a place called La Bonita supermarket here in Las Vegas. Next we got 2 Chiquita bananas. No, I mean Chiquita pineapples. These were $1 each. They're a little bit small, a little bit green, but their importance will come up in just a little bit. Oh, and these were purchased at Mariana's supermarket in Las Vegas. All right, next got a whole bag of melons. We got 2 cantaloupes here, 88 cents a pound. I think these were each about maybe about $3 or so. And then we got 2 honeydews, 88 cents a pound. Once again, about $3 as well. And you know, when things go on sale, when places have a sale, that's a time to stock up and buy things. Like Sprouts Farmers Market, they're, you know, getting more well distributed across the United States. Their sales run from Wednesday to Wednesday, and if you go on a Wednesday, their new sale is starting and their old sale is ending. So you get the advantage of both sales. And in many cases, you know, the sale prices are at or near wholesale prices, because I get the wholesale price list every week, and you know, some of these melons are pretty close to wholesale without me having to go to LA like I normally do. So we got some melons to eat. Next, okay, check this out. Next we got a case of 8 pineapples, cheaper than wholesale right here. And these are Dole Pineapples, much larger than the other ones, the Chiquita ones that I got. And I got 8 of these guys, and these were purchased at Walmart. Now the normal price at Walmart is $2.80, but I made them sell to me for $1 because I had a gun. No, just kidding. Walmart actually has a price match policy, and what this means, if you come in with the advertisement from the other local competitor, any supermarket, whatever, and it's the same exact item, they'll match the price. So Mariana's had the pineapples, you know, for 99 cents, and you know, of course, the ad started today, and Walmart will match the price, you know, and give it to you. The thing, you know, as long as it doesn't say small pineapples or small avocados, you're golden, right? So check this out. Here's the small pineapples that were $1, and here's the large ones, you know, from Walmart. They're normally $2.80. So I know Walmart had to eat it, and I like when big corporations, you know, have to lose some money because of me, and I get to eat cheaper. So that's one of the tips, right? The other tip was, of course, shop your local sales. Things that are on sale that are organic or even non-organic are going to be cheaper, and load up on those items this week and eat a lot of them, because also they're probably also in season, you know, as well. All right, next we got a case of the young Thai coconuts. So these coconuts here, a case of 9, and these coconuts, if you go to like whole paycheck, could be as much as like $2.99 each, $3.99 depending on where you live. This whole case was for $11.99 at SF Supermarket on Decatur and Spring Mountain. All right, next, I got a bunch of papayas. Now it sucked because I would have bought like a whole bunch of these guys if the stupid guy in the produce section at SF Supermarket says, no, don't go through the cases, only go through the top one. And I'm like, all right, dude, you don't want me buying like a shit ton of papayas? That's all right, I'll leave. So what I got were these papayas here. And these are new ones, I've never seen these before. They're actually Formosa premium papayas, and it says on there, non-GMO. So that's very important. You know, I do not encourage you guys to purchase like papayas from Hawaii. They probably are GMO, and other papayas may be GMO if they're not marked. In general, from my research, the Dole and also the Caribbean papayas, Caribbean Reds from Belize, are not GMO. And I'm glad to find out these Formosas are labeled non-GMO. So 79 cents a pound. I'm looking forward to trying these soon. Also, I threw in this box some Heirloom Tomatoes I got at Sprouts Farmers Market for organic for $1.98 a pound. And I just got 3 of those. All right, next, I went to a cool place in Las Vegas that they also have in other areas, in California, for example. We got these guys. These are organic mini peppers, and it's called the Organic Sweet Pepper Medley by Cabo. These are normally $3.99 each, and if you look closely on the label, it's marked down to $2. So that's $2 a pound. That's pretty cheap for these guys. And this is from Fresh and Easy. And Fresh and Easy, basically on all their produce, they have a use by date. And there's a use by date. So if it comes to the day before or the day of the use by date or sell by date, then the Fresh and Easy will mark it down like 50%, 75%, or maybe just 20%, sometimes 70%. You know, so I like to go in there every day and kind of see what they got for super cheap, and I'll just load up on that stuff, and that's what I'm eating this week. And these guys will probably get turned into a really delicious soup for me to eat. All right, next I got 2 cases right here of organic eggplants. They got the 9, it's organic, and these were just at the standard Mexican market, so that was a score. They're 2 for $1. So if you go to Whole Foods, they're like $2, $3 a pound. These are only 2 for $1, so I got 10 of them. All right, so the eggplants that I just showed you guys actually were from the La Bonita supermarket. And when I go to like independent Mexican and ethnic Asian supermarkets, I always check and do a quick sweep of the produce section for any kind of organic produce. Now, they're not gonna label it organic eggplants. They're just gonna label it eggplants. But what they will do is you'll see the tag on the produce. It'll start with the number 9. So I know in LA, when they just buy produce, sometimes in the standard terminal, they just substitute organic items for non-organic ones sometimes. And so sometimes you get lucky and you'll find a bunch. Here, once again, is another good deal. We got these little like Campari style organic hothouse grown tomatoes. And this is by Divine Flavor, called Love at First Taste tomatoes. I mean, I guess that's the variety. These are hothouse grown, certified organic, 12 ounces for $1 each, and I got 12 of them. So this was at the 99 Only store here in Las Vegas. 99 Only gets a wealth of organic and also non-organic produce. Mostly they have non-organic, but occasionally they'll get something organic. So I like to go regularly to kind of see what they got and jump on it and buy it when I see some organic stuff and just stock up, you know. These tomatoes will last easily outside the fridge, you know, for 2 weeks. All right, next thing I got these cooler bags. So let's go ahead and open these guys up for you and show you what I got in there. So predominantly what I have in here are greens. So I got a whole case or 6 of the organic spring mixes. And I know many of you guys may buy these, and you know, they may cost anywhere from $3.99 to $7.99, $8.99 if you live in Hawaii. And I don't normally buy greens right now because I have so much lettuce going off in my garden, but I just can't pass up a good deal. So these organic spring mixes, you know, that'll cost you an arm and a leg and a paycheck, a whole paycheck, cost me only $1 at the 99 Only store. And these are dated, used by May 7th. So we still have at least a week to use these guys. And it's important when buying produce at the 99 Only store, check it out, because sometimes the stuff is like going bad already even before you buy it. So I checked this out, it looks good. And I had it in the cooler bags so that it would remain colder, because especially in the hot Vegas weather, I think it's in the 90s today. the food will expire fast. And this was a shopping run for me, so I'll go out generally on Wednesdays and just go to a whole bunch of different places because all the new sale papers start on Wednesdays. And I'll just go around and just buy all the stuff on sale and load up for the week. And then I'll fill in shopping if I have to. And of course, I got my backyard garden with plenty of vegetables growing year round. All right, next, man, we got a whole shit ton of cucumbers. And man, these guys are actually quite heavy. And what they are, these were at the dollar store. So normally stuff at the dollar store or 99 only stores, they're not organic. But I was looking at these guys, and I always like to check the bags. And if you look closely, you guys could see it says Organic Lano 94062 organic cucumbers. So this is a super score. These were basically 25 cents each because it came in 4 cucumbers for 1 bag, which was for $1. And I got a total of 13 of them, so that's 25 cents each for organic cucumbers. I mean, at Sprouts locally, it's like 99 cents per organic cucumber, which is decent. And at Whole Paycheck, it's maybe $1.50 or even more per cucumber, which is a ripoff. So now I got cucumbers for my juices, plus I'll use a cucumber base, you know, for soups that I'll make at night, and be able to add cucumbers to all my salads for the upcoming week. All right, so you guys saw me unload most of the back of my car. I think I have almost all the produce out. I gotta go over the other side to show you guys some more stuff I bought. But I wanted to stop real quick and just go over the tips real quick for getting the lowest prices in Las Vegas or wherever you live. Number 1, check the sale prices and the sale ads online. So many of the Mexican markets and Asian markets and health food stores that I visit, you know, today, post their ads online, usually every Tuesday night for the upcoming Wednesday or Wednesday in the morning. I'll check those ads and see what stores have items that I want to buy that are on sale, that are a good price, and then I'll put that place on my list to stop by. So when I go shopping, like, I won't just shop at Whole Paycheck, right? I'll go to like Sprouts, you know, 3 different Mexican markets, you know, 2 Asian markets, you know, Fresh and Easy, Sprouts, Farmers Market, you know, and I'll just stop at a whole bunch of different places, like all in one trip. Now I know a lot of you guys like, John, that's so inconvenient, man. That's fine. You know, if you have more money than time, then just go to Whole Paycheck and spend your whole paycheck at Whole Foods. But if you're like me and you have a lot more time than money, you know, and a car that gets decent gas mileage, you know, and some time on your hands, take some time to go around and find the best deals, because that's going to enable you to eat the fresh fruit and vegetable, you know, so that you could be healthier. I mean, everything that I do is an investment in my health, right? I try to go around and source the best produce at the best prices, mostly organic, as you guys saw. You know, so that goes into me to feed me, right? And of course, you could go down to the corner, because most corners in America, depending on where you live, has a fast food joint, and you can get some fast food, but that's truly not going to feed and nourish your body. That's going to keep you alive, keep you going, and more than likely cause disease, and that's something I want to avoid. So I'm trying to, you know, eat the highest quality foods, which is the organic fruits and vegetables, and even better yet, ones you can grow at home. So yeah, that's tip number 1. Shop the sales, you know, go out and do errands and run at a whole bunch of places. Now, I'm lucky, I like to do this. Unfortunately, my girlfriend, she doesn't like to go to a million places, so sometimes she doesn't always get the best deals, but she'll just pay more money for the convenience of it. And if that's you, that's cool, because I accept her for how she is, you know, and that's cool if she wants to spend more money. But I'm the cheap miser of the two of us. All right, so the other tip, as you guys saw, was get Walmart to price match other places. They'll price match any other place, just have the ad. It has to be the same exact identical item. So I'll do that on some common, you know, fruits. Since Walmart doesn't do a lot of organic fruits, you know, or vegetables, it's pretty much on non-organic stuff. Normally it's like, sometimes I have a match of mangoes, papayas, pineapples, avocados, for instance. Oh, next thing is I want to share with you guys is so Sprouts Farmers Markets. I like them a lot. Shop them once again on the Tuesdays when their ad comes out. It's double ad Tuesday, so you get the benefit of this week's ad and last week's ad all on one day. So you have about probably at least a dozen organic items, maybe 10 organic items on sale that you could stock up on. And then if they're out of an item that's in their ad, right, this is very important if you have a Sprouts and shop at Sprouts, they will give you a rain check, right? So this week in their ad, they had some pink lady apples on sale for 99 cents a pound, which is below wholesale price from the distributor. And they were out, and I was like, man, they're out. But they're pretty cool because what they'll do is they'll give you a rain check. This is a rain check, and it says, you know, sorry we're out of the item you were looking for. And then you have somebody at the check stands complete this, and it says, you know, organic pink lady apples, sale price 98 cents a pound, ad date 4/29 to 5/6. And it was signed. So this is like the golden ticket, man. You get one of these and this thing never expires. So now I could get any time, you know, for, not, I don't know about eternity, but at least for the next year, I could take this back to Sprouts and get some pink lady apples when they have them in stock, give them this, and no matter what the price they're selling it for currently, they're gonna mark it down to 98 cents to keep me happy. Now this is something I believe Whole Paycheck should do, and I also believe Whole Paycheck should price match other local competitors on their stuff, because that'd be really cool, then I might like them a little bit more. But yeah. So, you know, I might just go make another trip to Sprouts a bit later and see if they got any yet. And if they didn't, then I'll get another rain check. So then I'll have a couple different rain checks. And when I go in to buy apples, right, I'm not just going to buy one or two, right? When I got a rain check, it's a sale price and I need something to eat. You know, I'll go in there and buy like 10 pounds of organic apples for 98 cents, right? So use your rain checks wisely and stock up when you got them. I still got some rain checks for some organic blueberries for like 4 ounces for $1.59 each. So that was insane. Okay, next tip. I'll give you guys are these bags. So sometimes I'll carry my thermoelectric cooler. That's a cooler that plugs into the car, because if I am going to be out all day, you know, I don't want, especially some of the, you know, tender veggies and things that should be refrigerated in the hot car, because it expires faster. And then when you get it home, it's not going to last as long. And since I am buying in bulk, I want the produce to last as long as possible. So I got these cooler bags, and these are just basically insulated bags. This one's just white on the inside. It's insulated, really thick. This one's actually larger. This was purchased at Costco. I like this one because it is so large, and if you go to Whole Foods or, you know, a major store, they'll give you free bags of ice to put in there to keep your stuff cold, and then just put it in your garden when you get home. And so that one's from Costco. I like that a little bit better because it's larger. And then this one is actually from Sam's Club. And this one has a tag that says, still ice after 2 days. And this is actually, you know, have this reflective stuff on the inside, a little bit better protection on the inside, but it's a little bit smaller. So I will be doing a test one of these days between these two bags, putting ice or something in there for you guys to show you guys which is truly better, the Costco or the Sam's. Overall, I generally favor Costco. Oh, and I didn't actually make it to Costco today. I normally would stop by there on my shopping run. I was by there last night, and the deals I would have gotten if I was there is they have organic bananas there, $1.99 for 3 pounds, so that's like 66 cents a pound. And sometimes they put more than 3 pounds in there, so try to, like, you know, weigh them with your hand, or if you're anal, take a traveling scale. And I've got up to like 3.5 pounds for like $1.99. Other organic things they have at Costco that are a good deal are the organic carrots for juicing. So it's like a 10-pound bag for around $5. Let's see. Oh, I think that's it for pretty much everything in here. Let's go ahead and go around to the front of the car and the passenger seat to show you guys what else I got. So now I want to go ahead and unload another area of my car and show you guys what you should also buy if you're into raw foods, besides just all the produce that you may normally be buying. All right, so in here, as you guys can see, I got 2 huge watermelons. Now, yes, as much as I don't like Whole Foods or Whole Paycheck, you know, I'll shop them when they got stuff on sale. So we got 2 watermelons. They're 49 cents a pound for organic and fair trade. And these are nice heavy watermelons. They're approximately $6 each. So that's a lot of food, and 49 cents a pound for the watermelons. That's definitely a good buy. Now, besides the watermelons, of course, you know, and just buying food to eat now, I want to encourage all you guys to plant your food, because if you buy tomatoes, for example, once you buy the tomatoes, you eat them, poof, your money's gone. You've eaten your money, right? But if you go like I did to the nursery and you buy tomato plants, right? Like I bought 12 ounces of organic tomatoes for $1. This plant, which is a nice 1 gallon, was on sale, and it's a Phoenix tomato, and it actually already has fruit on there, if you guys could see that. This was only $1.48, so I'll plant this guy, and in just maybe within 30 days, 60 days, I'll have bumper crops of tomatoes, like all I could eat for $1.48. And It's very easy to grow your own food no matter where you live. Even if you have an apartment, you could put something out on your balcony. And if you want to learn how to grow food, check out my other YouTube channel, growingyourgreens.com. So yeah, that's and I got some more plants in here, including some of these smaller pepper plants. I love peppers. And these small guys, these were on sale for only 58 cents. So now I'm gonna share with you guys what's in my trunk. Let's go ahead and open this baby up and check it out. Inside, I got a ton of more plants. The local nursery in town, Star Nursery, had a sale. Normally the large plants are like about $1.48 each, and the 1 gallons are like $3.98 each. And the 1 gallons today, which I got a bunch of, were only $1.48 each. So that's like more than half off. So we got things like eggplants here. I also got tomatoes as well as peppers. Here's some more right here. And I got a couple Swiss chards. And if you guys are purchasing plants, I always encourage you guys to purchase the largest plants you guys can afford. My preference would be at this price at $1.48 per 1 gallon. I would have just bought all 1 gallons, but they had a limited selection, so I just picked out the healthiest 1 gallons I found, and then I got smaller 4-inch pots. So I got a total of 25 1-gallon plants: peppers, eggplants, tomatoes, and some Swiss chard, $1.48 each. And then in addition, because they had a limited selection of the 1 gallons, I got a whole bunch of these guys. And these are like the 4-inch ones, so each one of these trays has a total of 25 plants. You guys can see I got 3 of these trays here, so these are mostly peppers, since peppers do significantly better here in Las Vegas growing than tomatoes. And you can check a video, I'll post a link down below for 10 reasons to grow peppers instead of tomatoes. And I love peppers store a little bit better, and they're not as affected by pests in my experience than tomatoes. So I got a bunch of those, as well as some eggplants, which is also another easy crop to grow. And once again, I mean, check it out. We got one little eggplant here. The funny thing on this trip, I was able to get 2 for $1 organic eggplants. You could get 1 organic eggplant for 50 cents, or you could get 1 plant start for 58 cents. And this guy will probably put out at least a half dozen eggplants in the season. So what is a better investment? This will feed you in the long term. Buying your produce will feed you in the short term, and even more so than just buying and growing your own produce. I'm doing things and putting nutrients in the soil that conventional and even organic agriculture is not, to have higher quality food with more trace minerals. I mean, they've done studies where they compare conventionally grown green beans to homegrown green beans, and the homegrown green beans have 50% more protein in it. So you could just eat the same amount and get more protein. As vegans, vegetarians, everybody says, where do you get your protein? Well, we get it from fruits and vegetables, but you could get double the amount from fruits and vegetables grown in rich soil, grown properly, including, trace minerals and rock dust and all the different soil biologics that should be there. And that's why I simply choose to grow my own. As well, it just makes sense, as it is a better investment overall, once you have your garden all set up. And yes, that is an investment, but you're making an investment in the most important thing you got, your health. So yeah, I mean, and in addition, like other trace minerals, calcium could be up to 50% more, and different minerals could be up to 50% more, and many common produce items, including organic and conventional, farmers are putting 3 main nutrients, NPK. If they put bag fertilizer, they're focusing on 3 main nutrients that are required for plants to grow, but produce inferior produce that's not as healthy as it should have been 100 years ago, when we didn't have topsoil degradation and putting chemical fertilizers on the land that wipes out the microbiome or the microbiology in the soil, and all the nutrients have been washed away because of tilling. I mean, really, it's coming down to, like, if you want to be an optimal raw foodist in this day and age, I highly encourage you guys to grow some food. And it can be really inexpensive. So I think in total I got, let's see, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 58-cent plants that are going to turn into a lot more food than what I bought, this shopping trip. And that's pretty much my message today. I really want to encourage you guys, as somebody who's into raw foods, and as much as you like my produce hauls, and as much as I like my produce hauls, getting good deals, my overall goal as a raw foodist is not to continually get deals on produce, My goal is to actually have 10 acres, you know, maybe in the tropics, maybe somewhere else, where I'm growing all the food that me and my family needs to eat, and I'm gonna grow high quality food. So number one, I won't have the inconvenience of driving around to 10 places every Wednesday to score the best deals and get the best produce, but I'll simply have the best produce. I mean, when you grow it yourself, you could pick it at optimal ripeness. It's gonna have the optimal level of nutrition. It's gonna taste better, and it's just so much more nourishing for your body than even the best organic stuff you're buying at the store. Now, I didn't hit any farmers markets that I normally would recommend you guys to hit farmers markets, but in the olden days when I started raw foods, farmers markets were actually a good deal. Nowadays, many farmers markets I see, like, they're just selling at retail prices. So if you do go to them, ask the farmers if you buy in bulk, will you get a better deal? And sometimes they'll give you actually wholesale prices if you do that. Also, if you do shop like I do and not buy the sales and your place doesn't have a lot of sales, you could always ask the produce manager if they can, if you can buy things by the case, they may give you a special discount, and or can you order special items that they may not have in stock, but they could special order them for you. For example, if you want to get the young Thai coconuts and you can't. Normally these days I like to get the white Mexican coconuts that are also pretty rare, and I just didn't get any today because I have a ton in the fridge and I'm still stocked up. So I guess the last part of this episode is, I actually want to show you guys my garden right quick and just show you guys what I am growing. Even in a small residential tract home, you can surely grow a lot and feed yourself salads for almost every day of the year as a raw foodist. Now I'm in the backyard. I want to basically close out this episode by letting you guys know that I know many of you guys that are watching this have not yet started growing your food because you really don't think it's too important, especially when you can get great deals like I do. Now, even though I love getting great deals when I buy food, what I like even more is growing my own food, and because it is so rewarding and it'll pay you back, not only through the fun you're gonna have outside, not only through the connection with nature, through your plants, through the food that you're gonna be able to grow with your very hands, not only with zucchinis that I could now harvest off my very plants and not have to buy them, not only provide me with higher quality food, better flavors, but it's just a darn good thing to do, So I want to encourage you guys, as much as you guys love the deals I get, and I want to encourage you guys to get deals if you are buying food, better yet is start growing a garden. I cannot say that enough. I wish teachers that taught me about raw foods way back in the day really stressed the importance of gardening and growing your own food, because to me that's truly the raw food end game. The raw food end game is if I have my own property and I grow all my own fruits and veggies, I really don't need to go shopping or need anything else. And I have a few friends that are doing this now. They're able to just not go shopping, and their refrigerator is their garden. Think about it. I'm not going to harvest this zucchini here until I'm ready to make zucchini spaghetti out of it. I'm not going to harvest these cucumbers over here, which are little babies about this big now, until I'm ready to make a juice. So you don't have any food spoilage. A big problem in the way the system is set up now is food spoilage. It's said that 50% of all food is wasted, and there's people starving in Ethiopia and all these other places, right? If you grow your own food, you're not going to have waste. And even if something goes bad, you could compost it, and then it ends up feeding your microbes, which then in turn feed the soil and feed your new plants. So that's pretty much the moral of my episode today is, yes, go out and get good deals. I've shared with you guys some tips. But more importantly, start a garden. It really is that important. And be sure to tune in to my other YouTube channel, growingyourgreens.com, for information on how you guys could do just that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed my haul video, hey, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know. I might make a couple more of these. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're not already. I have over 450 videos on raw foods and how to optimize your diet and other wholesale produce hauls. Be sure to check my past episodes. Have a wealth of knowledge contained within those episodes, especially that last one I did, nearly 2 hours, where I go into 20 tips I learned over the last 20 years that I have been into raw foods. So all the things that I teach you come from my experience and my history to try to make the world a better place and give you guys hints and tips that you might not normally find out anywhere else. So once again, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best. Aloha, this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you, and this one has been actually 20 years in the making, believe it or not. 2015 celebrates my 20th year being into a plant-based Here's the avocados for $1. Here's the large avocados. Oh shit.